simple thing that you can learn in Python. They can be used in pretty much any coding problem. So let's see how this if-then conditional works. When doing if-then conditionals, you always start with the if. Then you put your condition. So if x is equal to 1, print hello. So pretty much it means what it's trying to say. If the variable x is equal to 1, it'll print hello. If that's not true, it's going to move on to this elif statement. So elif x is equal to 2, it's going to print nothing. So you can see that elif looks a lot like if and else. Pretty much what elif is trying to say is that if the if statement doesn't work, use this statement. But if this elif statement doesn't work, then you move on to this else statement. So if x is some number that is not 1 and not 2, it's going to print hi. So now let's predict what this if conditional will print. We can see that our variable x is 2. So let's look. If x is equal to 1, print hello. Well, our x is 2, so it's not going to go through the first if statement. Let's look at our elif statement. Elif x is equal to 2, print nothing. Well, you can see that our x is equal to 2, so it should print nothing. And since this conditional is correct, meaning that it holds true for this variable x, it's going to ignore this else statement and go out. So let's run and see if we're correct. And it printed nothing. Another thing that you can do with if statements is you can put this. And what exclamation mark and then equal sign means is that if x is not equal to 1, then print hello. So our 2 is not equal to 1, so let's see if it'll print hello. So it prints hello. One thing to remember with if statements is that the computer always reads from top to bottom. So if our if statement is correct, then it's always going to print whatever that if statement says. So if, say, I wanted the code to print nothing, I am thinking that it will skip right over and that it will read every single condition before it prints out one. Well, that's not the case. The computer will always read through, and if one of the conditions is correct, it's going to skip over the rest. It's not even going to read them, and it's going to print whatever it says to print.